Hello and welcome to another episode of Are You Leaving Money on the Table? I'm Ellen Ercolini of ellenercolini.com, and this episode we're talking all about beta testing, which is that mysterious phrase that people throw around, and I'm noticing they don't always use it to their full advantage. So first things first, my dog Huxley is here. He's on my lap. He says hello. He loves you. He thinks you're wonderful and brilliant, and you could be an amazing businesswoman if you want. Yes, he does. So that's your special Huxley message this morning. Next, what does beta testing actually mean? Beta testing is when you are essentially pre-trying your offering and sending it out to people before you're charging the big bucks. So if you have something that you think would be really cool and you think your audience would love, but you're not totally sure, beta testing is essentially how you test that at a lower cost or free price point. So a lot of people say, oh, you should beta test that, or oh, hey, I'm beta testing. I need, volunteers, but they don't follow it up. And that is absolutely how you end up leaving money on the table, because a successful, well-intentioned, structured beta test can actually bring in way more money and set your business up for long-term financial success. And a sort of loosey-goosey, freebie, really unclear beta test can actually keep you in the beta testing phase, or the phase where you're not launching full-time, full-priced offerings and therefore not making as much money as you need, want, and deserve, which sucks. We didn't start businesses to be poor. We started businesses to have the financial lives that we wanted. So I'm going to give you my tools and tricks on how to create a really successful beta test. So number one is to be really clear. Be clear with yourself what you need to learn from this beta test experience, and with your clients, what the expectations of theirs are. So when I mean, what do you need to learn for you? Oftentimes I work with a lot of coaches and creative entrepreneurs who come up with a 2, 3, 4 month offering. And before they get ready to launch at premium price, they want to beta test it. But you don't actually need to test your offering for the full time you're going to run it unless you have new content every month. So if you were a coach and you were going to literally provide people with maybe new topics or new trainings, you would want to run through that as a beta test, because you'd want to get through all of the material before you unveil it to the public. But if you've got an offering that's maybe cyclical, or it's kind of the same thing every month, you just do it for a couple months in a row, which is totally normal, that's how a lot of offerings and services are, then maybe you just need to test it for a month. Because what you need as a business owner is to go through the distribution. How do people get their materials? What are your materials? Do you need to add anything to your repertoire? What's your client process like through that whole thing? So if that's a repetition-based experience, you could maybe beta test for a month and then get ready to unveil your longer offering when you're ready. So that's what I mean by what do you need to learn. So what do you need to learn as a business owner is exactly what I just mentioned. How your clients get information, what information they get, what their experience is like, how often you work with people, all of the mechanics of your offering, as well as the guts of it. Is the material good? What do your people want more of? And I've got a checklist that I've made for you for your beta offerings that you can be found below this video on my website. So you also want to be really clear with your clients about what the expectation is for them. A lot of people throw out beta test offerings and they're free or they're cheap, and they're like, yeah, in exchange for testimonial, which is great, but you actually want a lot more feedback and not just a testimonial. You want both. So this is also found in the checklist below this video, but what I suggest is being really clear with your beta testers what information you'll be needing from them when, so that when they're going through your program, they're thinking about the things you're wanting feedback on. So they're thinking about, how did I receive this information? Did I like getting this giant packet of PDFs, or maybe would I want it more drip fed to me? They're thinking about the calls that maybe you're doing and how you're working with people in a group or one-on-one setting, what the dynamics are like, how safe and fun does it feel? Whatever you're wanting feedback on, you basically want your clients to be thinking about that ahead of time so that they can be noticing those things, because your beta testers shouldn't be blind. They should be very informed participants so they can give you the best feedback possible. So you want to design that with them and let them know what the expectation is for feedback, And you want to have really clear feedback mechanisms. So maybe that's a Google spreadsheet that you send out, or a Google form you send out every couple of weeks. Maybe it's before and after. And then there's a place in that for testimonial as well, because of course we want all the sparkling reviews on your website, but we also want to know about their journey along the way so that you can be creating the best product or service possible, because that's what it's all about, and that's what's going to make you stand out, and that's what's going to bring in the money. So the key to all of this is being really clear and then receiving that feedback. Once you're super clear on what you're looking for and you've got your beta testers like on board and helping you with that, you're really receiving that feedback so that you're rolling it into the next iteration of your service or offering, so it can be a lot stronger and a lot more engaging and really help set you apart from the crowd, so that you're creating an experience for your clients that makes you memorable and your work is transformational, which is what it's all about. You know, this is an ever increasingly competitive field, so your clients are really looking for something new and unique and different and supportive and memorable and transformational and just all those things from you. But if you're taking the feedback and you're really working with it, you can create something way more incredible than you ever could have created by yourself. And that is the secret to making more money, because it's going to help you create something way more powerful than you could have done. And it's going to help you reach more clients and make more money, because your offering is going to be that much better. Okay, so if you've ever beta tested and you have any horror stories or any success stories, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. This is such a hot topic. This is a huge buzzword around the online entrepreneurial community, and I really want to shed some light on how you can use it effectively. Okay, so have a great week. Go kick some ass in your business. If you've got a beta test coming up, use the checklist below. They're going to help structure it and give you that clarity and that focus that you need to take the information and make something incredible to rock your business. Huxley and I say you're kicking ass, and we're so proud of you, and we're so excited to see what you do. Bye.